Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And here we have Mexico against Brazil. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Mexico will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
Now the pass. Plays a clever pass. Shoots! It's bounced out! And it's a goal! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Mexico have an early lead. Good start. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Felipe. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Neymar. It's a loose ball. João Miranda tries the route one option. Fernandinho with the ball through. Now it's Neymar. Neymar with a shot!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Fernandinho, he's made sure that that won't get through. With a delicate ball, aimed wide. He'd have done well to reach that. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Neymar spreads it wide. And he has been fouled there. He's off on a marauding run, and in it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Mexico have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Danilo. Oh, he's in! Gets good distance on it. Philippe Coutinho tries a through ball.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out.
And more, and more, and more! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Looks like a good ball through. Passes it through. Danilo gets it away. Well positioned to make that interception. Philippe Coutinho. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Coutinho looks to slip it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Felipe. Driving on, he could shoot here. Goalkeeper's ball. Looks like a good ball through. It's come loose. Gets up to head it! Keeper's got his work done.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but...
The referee brings the first half to a close. The second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Aimed long and direct. Now it's Neymar, out wide to the right. Willian looking to get on the end of this. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a a red-faced moment like that, it's very frustrating.
Nicely controlled. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Looking to force his way through. Oh, taken with style. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Mexico tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Now it's Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a through ball. Come back to the keeper. David Luiz cuts it out. And it's Willian. Willian with the ball through. Now the pass. Decent looking ball. Philippe Coutinho. Douglas Costa needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Who's going to make this theirs? Well, that's where he wants it. Lewis, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Smart save. Oh, terrific save. Massive leap! And that has flown over.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well.
Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Goes long and forward. Passes it through. Fernandinho. Danilo. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looks to slip it through. It's got through, and goal! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Mexico, total... Oh, that's brilliant! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Surely a shot! Up to meet it! He has done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Mexico tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. A long pass towards the front. Charges in. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. thrust towards the front line. How about it? And the follow-up. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Brazil playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Looks like a good ball through. Can he finish? He scores! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. So what now? Douglas Costa with the ball through. Now it's Neymar. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil had no answer, second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Brazil against Mexico. I'm The commentator Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Brazil do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Looks like a good ball through. Needed a better pass there. And it's Willian. Tries a through ball. Real chance! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Away from immediate danger. Willian pumps it forwards. Oh, good interception. Now the pass. Daniel Alves was typically well positioned. Fernandinho tries a long pass towards the front. Shapes the shoots. Mexico looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Dani Alves. Now it's Willian. Up to meet it! Goal! Brazil! The breakthrough strike!
Brazil produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's Douglas Costa. Surely he scores! Really well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, and I think he's tucked that away really well.
Brazil got themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Thrust towards the front line. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Willian taking charge of the dead ball. Passes it through. Now here's the through ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And out to safety. Looks to slip it through. Fernandinho. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply...
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Oh, what a tester for the goalkeeper.
More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Brazil take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tries a through ball. Daniel Alves tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good ball through. Defending was strong and firm. Daniel Alves goes long and forward. Now it's Hulk. Hulk passes it through. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Hulk, now the pass. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. What about it? And already they're looking to run away with it. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Well, the technique generates the power.
And we've reached half-time. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Hulk. Willian with the ball through. Dani Alves. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Now the pass. Well read, he sorted that out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Nicely controlled. Neymar with a shot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
A chance! Gets it back. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
Tries a through ball. Big chance! He's put it wide.
Well, he was right in front of goal, and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
That's a poor kick by the keeper. He's just given it straight back. Floats one over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's the chance to counter. Looks to slip it through. Steered out wide. Spoon forward. Neymar. Willian tries running with the ball at his feet. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. João Miranda does well there. Alert. Daniel Alves pumps it upfield. And it's Neymar. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Now it's Hulk. Looks like a good ball through. It's a loose ball. Brazil are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Can he put it away? He scores! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Mexico grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. In he goes again! Oh, that's neat. Aimed long and direct. Passes it through. Now the pass. It's in! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Mexico playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Willian boots it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game.
It's there! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man. Brazil tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Time added on, 4 minutes. Cuts it out. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Neymar. Fernandinho tries lifting it over. Neymar. It's come loose. So that's it. It is all over. Mexico had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they didn't quite gel as a team. They looked a little disjointed throughout, but something that can be corrected before the next game quite easily.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.